What's up, everybody? It's Robert Fuerer, your creative mentor, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to take the pain in creation and turn it into motivation. A few days ago, one of my students, Hana Wang, was distraught by the direction of her huge narrative painting. She was frustrated and nearly in tears over the whole thing. The frustration is real. I felt it a lot when I was just starting out. Since then, I have found a way to overcome it. Put the frustrating piece aside and just start the next one. As a general rule, you shouldn't complete one artwork before you begin another. Dead ends are a sign that you will need fresh eyes to see your piece. Fresh eyes come from taking a break from your work, a couple days, a week. As you gesso the next 6 canvases, let that painting that's frustrating you simmer. Judith Bernstein, one of my favorite professors, always told me to make 5 more. Make 5 more, she would say. That's what you have to do. Start 5, and as you work on those 5, hang them up together. Use the same color palette and go from one to the next, working as if they were all the same big piece. It is a common practice of artists to begin new pieces of work at the same time they are doing another. It creates unnecessary pressure on the creation of one piece if you only focus on it at a time. When you commit all your energies to one project, you're essentially putting all your eggs in one basket. It leads to many people becoming too precious about their artwork in the situation. Taking creative risks and trying new approaches is impossible with such a mindset. If you work on several pieces at the same time, you can reap a lot of benefits. Getting some distance from your work and stepping back is critical. The ability to work on multiple pieces every day enables me to achieve that distance. I'm able to create a piece, step back for a few days, and revisit it with a fresh perspective. As soon as the work on one piece isn't going well, I can switch to another. Considering I have a number of works, I'm not so precious about the quality of each one. If you are creating a series, completing several pieces at once will strengthen the body of work. I also find that halfway through the series, I have an aha moment. And since you are not finished with the earlier pieces, you can easily incorporate the new idea into the other pieces in the series. It is always important for me to have a variety of works in progress, as well as multiple projects. My attention shifts to another project when the project is not going well. As a result, I don't get overly frustrated with any given project, because I know that there's always something else to do. I work on some projects due to the constraints on my schedule. Other times I choose projects because they seem like the most interesting to me at the moment. It is fun to jump back and forth between projects. My mind is challenged in different ways by each project. My biggest worry is, where will my motivation come from to come into the studio tomorrow if I finished all of today's work and leave without starting anything new? So is it a bad thing to start another work of art before you're done with the current one? Not at all. There are currently 13 paintings that I'm working on simultaneously. They span 3 different series, one of which I did for a solo exhibition a number of years ago. Some ideas are just so good that they're in the back of your mind, and if you can't get them off of your chest, then you can't work on the next piece with your whole heart. So sometimes you have to backtrack and finish up a piece that has nothing to do with your goals right now. But when you're done with it, you feel so happy, because it's like that gorilla is off your back. Because that gorilla really is what? It's you're worried that you're going to forget that idea and it'll be lost forever. Because when you get that idea, you got to capture it. Keep a notebook by your side, capture it, get it down on paper so it doesn't fly off. You guys have to trust me on this one. It saved my bacon so many times. The countless times when I'm frustrated, I throw the painting aside, and I'm not kidding. There's times where you just take a break from looking at it. especially like a year later when you pick it up, you're like, man, this painting is awesome. But when it's in front of you, you can't stand it when you first made it. I think almost every painting goes through that stage, the stage where you just hate it, where you're embarrassed to let anyone see it. It's so common. It happens to every artist. So when you're at that stage, either you gotta plow right through it, or you really just need to put it off to the side and not think about it. And trust me, if you always don't complete that last painting, and first, like the day before, you're on the last chapter of your book, or you have one more eye to fix, and then you're done with the painting, don't fix it. Hurry and get out another piece of paper, start writing the next story, or hurry and get another canvas and gesso it and start your next idea. And then once you're started, you got to get into the project enough that you're excited about it. Then go back and finish the last project. So when you're finished, you instantly gravitate to the next project because you're so excited about it. This works every time. It takes all the pain out of working, and you are just so excited to get to the studio to work on the next piece. Work on lots of pieces together and leave your paintings open. If you have a series of, you need 60 paintings for the show and they're due in a year from now, work on all of them at the same time. Don't try to finish one and go to the next one. Leave them all a little open and let them all progress together. I know it feels good to finish one and throw it to the side and feel like you're on the next one, but if you work on them all together, they will inform each other. And as they inform each other, they all look so cohesive. The colors are the same and the feelings are the same, and the show just comes together so well. Just remember what Judith Bernstein said, make 5 more. That's what I have for you guys today. Like and subscribe and get out there, make more work, make 5 more. Don't finish that frustrating piece. Put it off to the side and look at it when you're ready. This is your creative mentor, Robert Fuerer, signing off. No art, no life.